Good morning, guys. Not a video you are going to want to miss. The world's largest non-exchange whale just sold $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. Why is he selling? Maybe he knows something we don't. We're going to go over that article. Real quick, guys, we just won our 126th trade with only one loss that was on Luna, and we just won that for 4.16% on XRP. There's a reason why I just called this exit for everybody. It has to do with the key levels of resistance we are pushing up to right now. I'm going to go over the resistance levels, the key ones, with the highest percent chance of a drop on all of the coins today. Okay, it's going to be a little bit longer video, but if you see your coin over here, I'm going to cover that. But first, before we do that, guys, we have to talk about this article because this is literally happening right now as we speak. This whale, just today, July 20th, sold $383,696,000 worth of Bitcoin today. Okay, watch this. World's largest non-exchange Bitcoin whale dumps 46,000 BTC worth $1 billion. Let's go down here. Okay, following the latest Bitcoin short-term price rally, it appears whales are back in action, accounting for significant transactions likely to sway the asset's value. On-chain activity indicates that the world's largest non-exchange Bitcoin whale has sold about 46,000 Bitcoin in 2 days, valued at $1.08 billion. All right, guys, here's the on-chain data right here, and you guys can see where's the 20th. We're sitting on Wednesday the 20th right here. It is 16,000 Bitcoin sold today. Everyone who thinks there's a drop coming, and all of you guys are like, I want to trade with the whales. Okay, here you go. Here's the biggest, the biggest non-exchange whale just sold about $1 billion worth. He probably thinks there's a drop coming in the market. As of July 19th, the whale had accelerated the Bitcoin offloading with two transactions of 10,000 BTC and 20,000 BTC on July 20th, okay, after the transactions. This is pretty ridiculous what's happening here because you're seeing these big whales, and I'm sure this is not the only one we've got. They're seeing this rally that's happening in Bitcoin, and just like we're doing, I'm going to go through and show you guys, we have been offloading our investment in crypto as we've been going up here, and I'll show you guys exactly where we're at. I want to transition this video now over to let's look at the strongest levels of resistance. Now, before I do any of this, you guys need to understand, this guy may be predicting a move before we hit some of these resistances, and we may not actually hit some of these. So like I've been telling you guys, it is not a bad idea to look to take some money out of the market and maybe 50%, I'm not a financial advisor, but maybe 50% taken out, leave the 50% in, let the other 50% be bought with lower, as the price goes down, the other 50% can buy more coins for you guys. Okay, let's go over this now. Bitcoin, the strongest resistance for Bitcoin is sitting at 25,340. It correlates to this guy right there, okay? So we still have a little bit of room to move up here. Trend exhaustion is definitely very high. Well, money flow is high. It's not as high as it could be, so I do think we can move up a little bit more on Bitcoin. Taking a look at Ethereum here, we have the strongest level of resistance undoubtedly at 1,725. Okay, we've sold out our positions here, and so we still have a little bit left in the account. Let me show this to you guys to keep this transparent. So my HODL account, we're up $4,163 since we put this in, and this was probably about, I would say a couple weeks ago or so. 84% of all of my stash is in cash now. So this leaves us with about, 16%, 17% that's actually still exposed to the market. I personally believe there is a drop coming. That's why I've been, moving out of the market a little bit. If it goes up, guys, we still have money exposed and we're going to make money. So I'm excited about that. As far as a potential drop on Ethereum, divergence is absolutely active over here. On both indicators, this is a bearish sign. Taking a look at ADA right now, we've got the strongest level of resistance sitting up here, which we've already hit, is at 54 cents. We sold 25% last night. I called this out to the members, and so we're basically sitting at break even on that, okay? Obviously, trend exhaustion incredibly high, well money flow high as well. You guys can snag these in the description. You guys will get an 82% discount on these. This is how we are looking to call drops in the market. Okay, let's take a look at Mana. So we ended up calling, I actually exited 50% of the remaining 50% of the trade last night, and so we're doing fairly well on this. But realistically, guys, if we head up any higher, which we may not hit, but the strongest level of resistance with the most touches puts us at about $1.04. Okay, $1 puts us right about here, and that's pretty close to where we exited because I think that's going to act as a whole number where we're just going to see a decent drop back down. Again, well money flow extremely high over here, as well as trend exhaustion, looking for that move back down. This literally means wells have been buying this up, and they've been buying it up. Guys, when they buy, they eventually will start selling their positions because they're looking to take profit, and they're looking for the market to move back down. You can see this oscillates time and time again. So if you're like, Travis, why are you selling so much of your coins? It's because I do not believe this market can keep going up this aggressive. And we're going to end with the S&P 500 because that's probably one of the most important things to watch. Okay, Doge, 7.8 cents. That's the greatest level of resistance. Do you guys see that I haven't exited anything from here to here? I'm waiting to see if Doge can get up here, and I'll be exiting probably another 50% of my entire Doge trade when we hit this. I'm giving you guys the targets that I'm looking at as well. Okay, DOT, $8.54. That's where I'm looking at. Again, divergence on the indicators. We may never even reach there. SHIB, we ended up selling 25% this morning. Actually, just called this out because we are at this resistance. The most touches on SHIB for resistance is at 1,305. Okay, and this is part of the reason why I took this out. We still have some SHIB in the market. In case we head up, we'll still make money, but I want to take some out to prepare for this. Again, both indicators very high. Avalanche, the greatest resistance is at $27.82. This correlates over here to the left side where we have multiple touches. Trend exhaustion high, well money flow actually in divergence here. EOS is going to be, I was looking at this level over here, but we already broke it. So if we had to look at the next strongest resistance, it's at $1.19 for EOS. Guys, EOS has done incredible things. This coin is so low. If we push up here, that would have been a 33% move. Again, let me point out your attention here. We have bearish divergence to the downside. Everyone who thinks we're just going to keep flying up, look, you may be right, but I'm telling you, there's more signs technically that we could be due for a drop. And then you've got a whale over here selling $1 billion worth. I don't know, guys. There's more signs in here starting to look a little more bearish than that we're just going to keep heading up. Okay, strongest level resistance on APE is at 639. So there we go. We ended up exiting our APE trade the other day, taking about a 19% profit. If you guys want to follow us in our trades, get a membership. We're calling them all out for you guys, okay? Link USD sitting at 748. Trend exhaustion, well money flow are high as well. Again, watching these indicators for a move back down. This is a great place to look to take some profit if you guys have not already. That's my personal opinion there. MATIC, we're looking at the greatest resistance sitting up here. We got to come back here just a little bit to look at the structure here, but it's looking at about right at the dollar, the whole number of $1 where MATIC is most likely going to see the biggest drop back down. VET, we're looking at 2.8 cents, great level of resistance. If you guys have not taken any money out, I personally would not wait to this, guys. I would not wait here because everyone, watching this video and everyone out there is going to be looking at this. And if you try to get out up here, guys, we may never actually reach this. Because here's the deal. Please listen to this because you have to think about this. You have to think about the institutions out there. And I've coached institutions on this. And you guys need to listen to this as well. All the institutions that are looking to get out at the obvious and visual structure resistance, you need to realize retail traders that are going to create the liquidity for you to sell, they're going to try to get out right here. You institutions need to be getting out, not financial advice. You need to be getting out as the price has momentum moving up and there's buying power in the market so you can sell your millions of dollars worth. If you're trying to sell with retail traders, you're going to get slippage and you're not going to actually get fulfilled at the right prices. Okay, that's a thing that happens a lot of times. I think partly, I'll go over these other coins, but partly why I think the biggest, literally the world's largest non-exchange whale sold out right now was because I think he's looking at this saying, hey, the liquidity might not be as strong up here, so he's going to sell out now before he puts himself in that position. I think that could be part of his thinking. Okay, Solana, we're looking at $48.36. That's the greatest level of resistance. Again, we have divergence over here. XRP is definitely sitting up here. We just called an exit on this. We just made 4.16% on XRP, but the greatest take profit is 0.36. Well money flow is super high. Trend exhaustion, top red section. I'm personally not going to get greedy here and just try to get us all out at the absolute top. No, that's if you guys just listen to anything I said, that's why we're not doing that. We're going to be happy. We're going to secure our profits and we're going to move on. Algo, we are literally at the resistance right now. So it's at 37 cents. So if you guys have held through Algo and you haven't exited anything, again, not a financial advisor, I would definitely look to take some profit on this, even if it's just 50%. Okay, the SPY, maybe the most important part of this video, guys, that we've been watching for. It actually broke to the upside on this descending resistance. So here's the deal. If this thing keeps going, guys, the next greatest target is $415 for the SPY. This is actually a pretty bullish sign. So you've got the S&P 500 showing bullish signs of a breakout, while we've got the biggest non-exchange Bitcoin whale selling $1 billion worth. which obviously he's doing this because he wants to secure some profits for a potential move back down. If he thought it was just going to keep going up, he most likely would have done this at a later date, but he did it today in the last couple days on July 20th. So this is either going to be a bull trap to the upside and we're going to come crashing down and it's going to drop crypto a ton, or we're most likely going to get what's called a break and a retest back down and then maybe look to move back up. It's a hard call, guys, right now. So if you're watching this video, we'll even look at this. Look how high trend exhaustion is. Okay, last time it got this high, we saw a nice, decent correction back down in the market. It's interesting as we're looking at this. Let me mark that up again. I was gonna say I don't think that was this one. It's actually this one over here that it was calling. It was calling this drop over here before it moved back down. That's the last time we got that. If you look at the previous time, that's when it called this big drop down. So look at these 2 points right here. If I can just draw your attention to this, guys. The last 2 times we hit the top of the red trend exhaustion, well money flow was high too because they were buying a lot. Now we're at this place again. This could be a bull trap to the upside, playing out this scenario potentially, no guarantee, again for a move back down. That is why I've been taking money off of the table for our trades and I'm securing it in cash right now. I hope this really helps you guys. If we take a quick look, I know this is a long video, I apologize. I'm just going to quickly take a look at Bitcoin and we're going to wrap this thing up. We were sitting at, let me refresh this here. We're sitting this morning at about a 78 to 79% chance of a move back down. Okay, let me take a look at Ethereum real quick. We're going to make this very fast. Taking a look at this, our percentage is currently sitting at, let me get down here. We pushed up to almost a 90% chance of reversal. This was 2 days ago, okay? If you look at Ethereum over here, that top peak was calling this one right here. And we're pushing back up to a double top. Guys, I don't think this market can go up too much higher than where it's at without seeing a really good correction back down. Okay, I love you guys. I hope you really enjoy this. The last but not least, if you guys want to trade with us, like I've told you, we just secured our 126th win with only 1 loss. You guys can access all that with our membership over here. You guys come over here, access the metrics, as well as all the trade calls we're making. Also, you guys have probably heard this. I talk about it a lot in the videos now. We have secured a total of 40% profit since May 18th on our scalping strategy. I'm calling all these trades out for you guys in Telegram. So as long as you guys are part of our membership and you guys get a Telegram access, click subscribe today. Go up here to Telegram. And then once you do that, click the link and it'll automatically add you guys into Telegram over here. When I call out trades, I'll call them out in the inside tips and you guys will get basically, you just click the link and it'll take you over to the members only page, okay? For all of you guys who are paying. So that is where we're calling everything out. And literally we've done 400% more than the S&P 500 with our scalping strategy. It's pretty awesome. Okay, guys, I love you. Have a good one. I'm excited about this market, guys. I'm excited that we're going up, but I would prepare for a potential drop soon based off the data that we see in today's video. All right, guys, I love you. Indicators are in the description. The membership is there as well, and I'll see you guys later. Snag it, 82% off. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.